All right. So we're live. We're live, and it is July 16th. And I'm working on Bella and Sophia, the two black cats from the SPCA winning bid. And just working on the background now. So hope you find this peaceful and enjoyable. And I'll keep an eye out on the chat. I'm actually doing soft pastels on watercolor paper. So it's really humid here in Southwest Virginia today, and so the water paper is kind of rippling. That'll happen with watercolor paper, but that's not a huge deal at all. It'll go back to just flat as soon as the humidity drops. So that's an interesting and unique fact about watercolor paper. It'll actually change with the humidity in the air. Can you hear me? Hopefully you can. I think you can. Okay, great, great. I also today hooked up a little mic, which I use for my other videos, but hopefully that helps with sound. Anyhow, I'll keep at it. All right, one of the really unique features about this particular drawing is the camera. So it's it has a lot of interesting angles. And I don't know if you can see too well, but there are lines in here that are all about perspective. So it's kind of like this is the point perspective right in the center. And from here, it goes out like that and then like that. So my mind wants to say, all right, this is a desk. It is not actually tilted, but in the picture, it is tilted because that's the way the angle is. So that perspective is it's a challenge and it's a really fun foundational practice. And so usually I don't do that sort of thing. I'm not into a lot of architectural kind of drawings. So it's a challenge for me to do this, but really fun. It's a fun challenge. It adds something very unique to just a cat portrait. So you could do just a cat portrait with the face and the body and it be so you I don't know if you've seen my drawing of Benny the dog, but that's kind of a nice like as far as just portrait of one character, one subject, and it's face on. It's not very complex, but it was really fun to draw. I mean, all pets are fun to draw, but this one has a lot of challenges involved with it. So the coloring and the the perspective, and the cats are also black. And so I can't see details with this photo, so I have to look at other photos to reference from to put in details when I do the cats. So that's just a fun element. So if you're a beginner, I would not start with a lot of different challenges, such as like different colors, different perspectives, using multiple photos for one image. I would start with something maybe straight on, so you can get the proportions, kind of normal proportions, right? If you do something angled like this or smiling, that adds a lot of different things to think about. So anyhow, it's just a thought. Like one of the coloring challenges, which there's always challenges, but I'm about to do something that it's brass. So brass, well, it has golds, whites, blacks, browns, sometimes some grays, and there's no exactly perfect gold color that works. So you have to blend stuff. You have to be experimental a little bit. That makes it fun. And then you also have to zoom out. So as I'm drawing really close up here, every 20 minutes or so, I'll step back 15 feet and see what it's looking like and how it's getting interpreted. Right now, I'm going to do something kind of monotonous, which is draw in a basket. So there's a or a side table here, and at the bottom there's this basket. So I counted there's about 15 rows of little tiny woven things. So I'm going to start doing that. So I'm starting with the foundation of brown. There'll be a little bit of pops of like white and tan and blacks, just to give it that full like 3D kind of look to it, or at least interest. It doesn't have, I'm pretty relaxed and I draw fast. It doesn't have to be perfect for me. But anyhow, if you want realism, using sighting is the way to go. And often I'll tell people, especially if they're drawing right, starting at the beginning, and they're saying, I just can't get it right. It doesn't look right. They think portraiture is harder. And actually, I mean, maybe there's a little more pressure, but if you can draw a leaf so that it looks exactly like the leaf you're drawing, then you can draw someone's face so it looks exactly like that face too. It's just a matter of practicing. And then when it feels difficult or feels like you don't have it done perfectly, just keep going, because you'll figure it out as you keep going, and you'll start getting better at it quicker. So yeah. I also just learned about Twitch. I don't know if you guys use that or not. Any sort of information you've got about that, I will accept and put into my knowledge bank, because I just learned about it from a friend named Annie, and that way people can do exactly what I'm doing with here with YouTube. But I think it's more video stuff, so I'm learning about that. That might come up later. All right. Let's see. Oops, I think I was a minute late on this. All right. So I'm going to keep working on this throughout the week. And I also have a little watercolor that I'm doing. I'm going on a work trip for a few days. So I won't be here next Sunday. But I will see you the week after that. And I hope you have a most fantastic um, middle end of your July. And we'll talk soon. Reach out anytime. Okay. Bye.